Welcome back to the Red Planet, everyone. I'm Capeblaze Games and we're continuing with our Surviving Mars playthrough. In the previous episode I imported a ton of humans to populate our new dome. It's working fantastically. Their comfort's really high, they're only moaning about luxury and gaming, but we're not going to provide them that. We're actually making use of the Blue Sun's corporate office. We've got people staffing in it. This is making millions a day. We're producing our own research in the research labs, and we've got people working in the metals extractor, so this dome is producing everything we need, which is great. And towards the end of it, last episode, we made this school dome which will hold 32 children in perfect happiness. Children only have one comfort requirement, and that is playing, and that's provided by this. They don't care about eating and going outside. This is it. Caught them in the act. They don't care about running outside and eating food out of boxes with their with their bare hands. And then when they grow up, they'll find we'll call a shuttle, and they'll either move here or here into the nearest vacant residential zone. We do need to keep an eye on these, because if we forget about this and we let it fill up all the way, we'll suddenly have 32 people with nowhere to live. So this one's got 13 vacant residential slots, this has 5, so once we get to 18 children, we'll just turn the births off. This is the only dome that's producing children, still, but the comfort's really high and they're absolutely firing out the kids. I mean, we built this dome. When we built the dome, there was 2 children living here in a school, and 5 minutes later, there's 8. So they're absolutely firing them out. We built a really advanced smart home. Only holds 4 people, but because we demolished the school and the playground, I couldn't think what else to do. So I built that. We had to turn off the art store, because even with all these people working in the polymers factory, this was eating up 9 polymers a day, and this is only producing 3.5. So the art store's off. They're just going to have to complain about not having any luxury. Research wise, we learned how to make our own polymer factory, fuel refinery, machine parts factory, and we're just about to finish the electronics factory. And then we're going to build an arcology in the new dome. This is a huge residential tower, and that'll let us get rid of this and build another server slice or something, because these people are, I mean, their comfort's not that high. Rockscape. Okay, this might cause dome fractures from the base. I know this because I've done this countless times. That will do it. Rock and roll, baby. Yep. Oh, it's fine. They held a rock concert in the children dome. Luckily, this only needs 15. Oh, mind you, this might be bad. It might take us a few days to get that many polymers. But our oxygen is fine, so the children might take a little bit of sanity damage from the disaster. Yeah, we also triggered our mystery. As I said, I wasn't paying too much attention as to how many people I was bringing in. We've gone above the 100 colonists threshold, and that's triggered this mystery. And we're having visions of a lost Mars when other beings lived here.
It's so much stronger this time. You manage to fight it for a minute or two before you sink into a hypnotic slumber.
When you open your eyes, you find yourself hundreds of meters above the ground. The panic overtakes you and you wave your limbs frantically as you try to grasp something. Despite the fact that you aren't falling, a strong rope supports you near the trunk of a gigantic tree, taller than any skyscraper. You compose yourself just in time to hear your sister laughing way above you. "What are you doing, Cal? Stop it, silly." You hear her voice directly in your mind. The realization of where you are hits you with full force. You remember that your name is Cal, that you and your numerous clan call this tree home. You take a deep breath and look at the horizon. The bright sun is almost completely covered by the thick veil of red and orange.
Leah. Her name comes back to you as she looks toward the horizon, frowning.
Cal, another dust storm is coming. Let's finish with these moss veins and get back inside. You clench the rope with your 6-digit, 2-thumbed hands and start climbing towards the last of the moss veins, which keep the bark of home healthy and alive. This one is almost completely dry too, you speak out, which upsets your sister. You remember that speaking words instead of sending them telepathically has always been the expression of a deep, uncontrollable feelings. Only 4 dozen out of 300 are still alive. I fear home will not survive much longer. Mother would be devastated. You both enter home in grim silence. As you enter the dim-lit hollow, the mirage fades and you wake up in your chair. Okay, so this mystery, there's actually not very much for us to do, but to keep having these mirages. It doesn't cripple a colony in the way that some do. It doesn't provide huge rewards like some do. Okay, so all our polymers for the next few days are going to go into fixing this dome. Luckily it happened in the children's domes, so their sanity is like, pfft, don't care. They probably think it's funny. But you know what, we're rich, so I'm just going to buy a pod full of polymers just to get that dome fixed because it's annoying. Okay, because the archaeology holds more people than one of these, this means that there's going to be more people available to work. So what we will do, we will build another polymer factory just here, and people from here will come and work in it. Because we know we need one. Let's go to production. No, we already have a prefab. How good is that? Me and my forward planning. Let's just rotate it a little bit more. Just nestle it in here. And as always, we'll have to cover it with a tribby. Where's the nearest scrubber? It's over here. Now if this went that big, and then this goes here, right, perfect, that's what we're going to do. Instead of having to build 2 tribbles, we'll just increase the power draw from the one we've already built. Then it will cover this, and then this will cover that. Excellent. Saved yourself a little bit of resources there. That will just cover the whole centre. Means we can build things in here as well. Right, here's our supply pod. I'm going to have to rename this as Kiddie Dome. Kids. So when we mouse over it here, we know which one we've got. Okay, this will get fixed up in a matter of seconds. Yep, here they come with all the polymers. There we go. Happy children. Excellent. Yeah, let's just throw another shift on there. Don't care if this goes down. I mean, we'd rather keep the research and all the services going. And all the factories, and then whoever's left can work in here. We really don't care if they work in here or not. That's why I put it on priority 1. Strictly speaking, he should come out of here and work in here. But we'll see. Yeah, there he is. It's just moved. And the corporate office is empty. That's fine. Don't care. Do not care about that at all. I'd rather have polymers. And the mirages have passed.
The shimmering lights sweep through the colony, pulling colonist after colonist into ever deeper states of trance.
The staff have dubbed the more susceptible ones dreamers, and it seems that witnessing the mirage sends them into a deep hypnotic slumber where they experience intense emotions and physical strain. Attempts to wake up a dreamer have proven disastrous. The colonists screamed, fell into shock, and had to be sedated to prevent potential heart attack. As you read this, you wonder when you would become one of these unfortunate souls, unable to take care of the colony. Okay, so during the mirages, people who pick up the dreamer's trait, you'll see them just lying on the floor, looking straight upwards with a beam of light coming out of their head. That means they're having the mirages, and obviously they're unable to work. So during the mirages our production will go down a little bit, but I think we're kind of maybe alright. I mean, we've got plenty of machine parts. I've got 2 fully staffed machine parts factories. I think that's what we'll do. We did say we'll get an archaeology, demolish this and make it into a server slice, but we'll take one of the slices because we do have a prefab small electronics right here. That's what we'll do. Get a prefab small electronics and then 2 services and an archaeology. Right, that's that settled. 12 people in the kids' dome. 13 here. 13 plus 5 is 18. Obviously, once people age and retire, they'll move into the retirement dome, and that will increase the vacant residential slots here. Relaxation's full. Okay. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe we should have built a park instead of a house. Yeah. It's a beautiful house, but it has to go. People can't relax, man. They need a garden. Thank you, Mr. Jones. We'll just get a nice garden there instead. You can't dismiss this mystery log. This is just here for the duration of the mystery, which could be a long, long time. Hey, what have we got? Officer, medic, officer. There was one that was 4 medics. Officer. Just hope and pray. Well, we've got 2 infirmaries now. We just have to keep an eye on the colonists and hope that enough people. Well, there's 3. We've got 3 now. Keep an eye on that. If the same people can keep working here for long enough and we get enough medics, then we'll go. There's what, 3 there. 4 there. We've got 4 medics. What are you talking about? Unless one has just become a medic since we closed this. Ah, I see what I've done. Ding! Okay, we've got 5 medics. I was still filtering for middle-aged, in which case, before they become senior, we'll send these middle-aged medics off to get ourselves some research. Because you know we've got fuel, and the fuel refineries are stopping working because they've got nowhere to put the fuel. That's fine, because this polymer factory will start eating it as well. Yep, fuel refinery. Storage space is full.
One of Earth's top scientists has a new and intriguing paper on the dreams. An unorthodox one.
It supports the hypothesis that they experience real events rather than hallucinations or an imagined reality. The scientific community on Earth discarded the paper as rubbish, and some have even condemned the author. The chief scientist, however, believes the hypothesis could lead somewhere and wants to run MRI scans as they monitor the dreamers, especially whilst they are in the trance, and analyse the data. Okay, there's a new research to research. It's only 1,000. We just stick it at the top. It'll take 1 day because the research is 1,171 a day, which is fantastic. How's the food situation doing? 23 souls. It was at 18 a little while ago. We've obviously just brought in another harvest. And they're not all production domes. We've got 2 production domes and a retirement dome and a school dome. But this one farm and this one fungal farm are managing to feed everyone, all 125 colonists. Isn't that good? And I never resorted to a ranch.
Anomaly analyzed.
Whoa, okay. It took a lot less than 1 day because our planetary mission completed it. And we've also learned how to make our own electronics factories. It's great. Really good. Right, let's listen to this.
The Dreamer Brainwave Project confirmed the hypothesis.
Indeed, the dreamers experience events which they perceive as real instead of merely hallucinations. We also discovered that they all dream the same sequence of events but play different roles within it. And what's more astonishing, the actions of one affect all the others. During routine medical checks of the tested population, we accidentally discovered genetic correlation between the neural structures of the dreamers. The facts suggest that the predisposition to become a dreamer could be hereditary. Moreover, the creator of the dreamer hypothesis, which led us here, has filed an application for acceptance on Mars. Okay, the number of dreamers strengthens the mirages and will probably get us through the mystery quicker. Hint, children of dreamers have a better chance to be born as dreamers. Well, that's fine because we've left baby making on. In fact, a genius colonist has been added to the applicant pool. It would be nice to have a genius because they add like a couple of hundred research on their own. How much residential space have we got? 11 and 7. Will we just bring that one guy? Because we're producing more than enough children. Yeah. Okay, let's just do that. Let's just be really cheeky. Passenger rocket. Filter them all out. And then we come here and we go filter. Perks. Genius, yes, apply. We're gonna have to find him, aren't we? Oh, there we are, he's pre-highlighted. Right. Launch. That's the most ridiculous rocket launch I've ever done. I have never ever brought one human to Mars. Ever. But he's a genius, so we had to. It had to be done. Okay, all they're moaning about now is the lack of a casino. Well, you're not getting one. I really don't like putting buildings that take an entire pizza slice in these small-ish domes. I don't mind doing it in the medium and large domes where you've got lots of pizza slices to play with. It's just doing 12 out of 28, it's fine. 45 out of 48, okay, ouch. Yeah, the archaeology is going to be good. It's going to add more residential space. Vacant residential 10, 13. See, there's only 13. And there's 11 children. So let's stop the births for a little while. When they grow up, they'll fill these 13 slots. Well, it's going to be 12 when Lauren gets here. The one passenger with his one food. Right, good. Polymers. Polymers. Right, let's just get the archaeology done. Let's outsource it. Right, what do we want to do after planetary survey to get more planet stuff? And the super fungus. What do we want to do after that? Let's have a think. Storage, I remember we had on the bottom of the list. That's for the farm dome. That'd be good. General training would be really good. Yeah, let's do that. Is it people in the wrong job suffer a lower work penalty, so all your non-specs working in specialised jobs won't ruin their work performance, which is great. Okay, over 2,000 research a day. This is fantastic. Considering we have all this fuel and this guy's just sitting around not doing anything, shall we send him up to get more meteors? The answer to that is yes. Yes, we will. And before the meteor shower starts, we'll remember to bring the frat blade home so it doesn't get hit and destroyed. Okay, our genius has arrived. Welcome to the colony, sir. How much research are you going to provide?
New colonists
Here
have
he is.
arrived.
Here he is. Look at him run. Good, he's moved into the correct dome. Well done. No, my mistake. You do see people occasionally on the balconies of the corporate office. He's producing 150, all in his very own sum. That's lovely. Fantastic. There he is. He's automatically pinned. Well, I'm sure his comfort's going to shoot up in the next day or so. Social relaxation shopping, yes, we have all that covered. He's working in the corporate office, he's making us money as well. Okay, oh, I forgot about that. The corporate office actually damages their sanity. Whoops. Let's just turn it off. And he can go and work somewhere. Right, there's 2 unemployed people here. Research lab. You can go and work in there. I did forget about that. Ah, what a fool. Well, actually, no, it's only comfort. It's not sanity. It's only comfort, and that can be recharged from his social relaxation and shopping. So we didn't need to turn that off after all. Right, just do that. I'm sure he'll be happier working in research. That's what he's here for anyway. Oh, buildings are broken down. No, no. No, right, fine. Right, flatbed, just come back and turn off your automation. The great waste rock stockpiling of 2021 continues. So these stacks are everywhere. Did we polymer blade all these? No, we didn't, because we didn't have any polymers, but we do now, so let's just do this right now whilst I have the polymers. What are these moaning about? Gambling and gaming, don't care. What are these people moaning about? Gaming, don't care. Right, good. Good. It's all working very well. Nine and 6. 1 and 11. Okay, so all the kids that are growing up are moving into this dome apparently. I know why. Well, they probably don't want to live in the same. They don't want to live in the same dome as their parents, do they? Because this is the only dome that was producing children. So no wonder the kids are moving over here. Rather not live with mum and dad. Okay, more mirages.
You sit comfortably as the mirage washes over you, taking you deeper into the trance. The next thing you know, You're Cal once again.
You're sitting in your Spartan office, rereading the letter you got from your mother. Every letter of her handwriting bears the emotional imprint of grief and desperation, and you fail to remain calm. She's writing to ask for your help as a steward to Watcher Bar, a powerful representative of the authority who you've been serving for almost a decade now. The dust storms and drought have hit the clan badly in the recent cycles, bringing the horrors of starvation with them. The neighbouring clans have already given in to the merciless heat and fled to the cities, abandoning the empty dry husks of their home trees to rot in the sun. You are afraid that you won't be of much help to your clan. From what you've witnessed so far, you know well that the authority is aware of the hardships the farming clans are facing, but denies the severity of the drought. Above all else, you fear the reaction of your master, yet your loyalty to your mother leaves you with no other choice but to talk to him.
The Watcher senses your approach, turning to face you before you can so much as utter a word.
Cal, I already know what's bothering you, or you presumed that such an obvious thought wouldn't have surfaced? Of course not. Anyway, I strongly recommend you not to give way to such lowly concerns. Cal, look at me. Do you truly believe the lies your mother has fed into your heart? Do you believe that the authority would allow their people to die in vain? These thoughts are forbidden, and you know what the punishment is. You shiver when he mentions it. He smiles at your reaction. You've been such a good steward all these years, and I know you would never betray my trust. This nonsense ends now. Do we have an agreement, Cal? You hear yourself whisper, "Yes, Watcher."
Later that evening, you stand next to the Watcher as he gives a speech before the Chamber of Labor.
The event is purely for show, as is the enthusiasm with which the public applauds the Watcher's last words. Not that they have any other option. Any misdemeanor is an instant trip to the re-education stations. You can see some people in the crowd who are clan representatives from the neighbouring farms. Almost the entire region is gathered here. You have to show them the truth, that the authority doesn't care about them, that they are alone. Maybe then it would make a change. Hey, first choice. Do we keep it to ourselves and wait for a better time? Or do we project the message straight away? I think we'll just project the message. The truth will out.
You have a moment in front of the crowd before reality crystallizes, freezes, shatters.
You wake up abruptly with the feeling that something is wrong. You don't remember it that way. Yeah, let's keep an eye out for any dreamers that we see in our domes. Here's one. Yeah, chronic condition, coward, dreamer, fit. This is what happens to your dreamers instead of going to work. Well, luckily this one's senior, so they don't work. They just lie here in a trance. Chronic condition, loses health every day. Fit actually covers more health when sleeping. So this one might die, they might not. Yeah, they're fine. Chronic condition, -8, well rested, +10. There you are, sleep yourself healthy. Do we have any dreamers in this dome? Uh-oh, yes we do. Middle-aged, works in the research, well, he's supposed to be working in the research lab, but he's miraging up off his face. I'm not seeing any other dreamers. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, spoke too soon. This dome has 2. Medic. Yeah, it does affect their sanity, but it's fine. When they get up, they'll recover their sanity. None of the kids are dreamers yet. A lot of the mysteries are more directly bad at affecting your colony. This just removes some of your workforce for the duration of the mirage. Damages their sanity a little bit.
Research complete.
Oh, excellent. But since we have infirmaries, got 2 infirmaries there, and 1 infirmary here, they should be able to deal with the sanity losses. Okay, archaeology. Been waiting for this for quite a while. Before we build it, let's have a look at the research tree. Where's the one that Does relaxation? I don't care about that. We've replaced it with something else. Okay, we've finally uncovered the final building in the engineering tree. This is a space elevator. This exports rare metals to Earth instantly, so no more rockets. And we get supplies from Earth and prefabs at substantially cheaper prices. So this thing's really cool. Really, really cool. We won't be building any of these things at the minute because they cost an absolute ton. I think we should start working on fusion reactors, because as we know we have this breakthrough we've already researched for eternal fusion. Might as well build the fusion reactors that go with it. Right, build an arcology. Right click, build menu, dome spires, arcology. Yeah, 32 residential space. We have enough polymers, we have enough concrete, we have plenty of space for it. Oh, okay, it has two skins. I like that one. I think it looks better than that. This is a little bit weird. Right, one massive apartment block coming right up. Go drones, go. Yeah, you bring me that concrete. And the shuttles will instantly resupply. See, they're taking the polymers from here to go and build that, and the shuttles are bringing the polymers to resupply it. Again, because we've only got one colony at the minute, we're not seeing the shuttle's full usefulness. I'm sure that some of the kids that came from here, I'm sure this is out of walking distance from this, I'm sure the kids that grow up will be calling a shuttle and they'll shuttle over here. The good thing is that as soon as this is built, most of the people from these are just going to move in instantly because it's much higher comfort. See, these have comfort 35. And here we go. Bing! 60. So this is 35, this is 60. Come on. This will all go light blue, which means someone's moving in. Want it? Come on guys, there's a comfort 60 thing right here. Come on, move in already. Right, fine. I'll do it the hard way. I will make you homeless and force you to move in. There you go, idiots. Okay, so the maximum people in this dome has gone up from 48 to 56. Which is great, because I've got 13 vacant work slots and 11 vacant residential. Let's just pause. Because sometimes the people that live in the arcology actually open these blast doors and you can see into their houses, and it's really pretty cool. Right, we'll keep an eye out for that and we'll pause again when someone does it and we'll go and have a look at their house. Yeah, this is the benefit of the round domes. You can have a spire in the middle. Remember, this cannot. And they'll have a great view from here. We'll see the entire colony. Come on, someone open a window. Open up.
Meteor incoming.
No! It's going to destroy it. Whoa, I just missed it. Ha 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 ha, you're all opening your windows. Right, stop. Let's have a look. Really, really nice little apartments. They don't look like they're much higher comfort than these, but they are. Excellent. Oh, what's down here? Oh, I see. This is a nice little kitchenette. A very nice little talk. Right, cool. And this is ready to land again. Boop.
Research complete.
Excellent. Just got another 5 planetary things for this to go and have a look at. Right. What are we going to do here? Small electronics factory, I remember, was one of the things. Because
Anomaly.
we have a prefab. Let's just whack it there. It's a research anomaly. Excellent. And boop. Excellent, that's that. 12 vacant residential, 21 vacant work. Well, remember, this is a lot of these. Let me just turn it off. Yeah, 10 vacant work, 12 vacant residential. And that counts this and that. This doesn't have to be double shifted. We've still got all these metals. We're constantly creating more from the meteors. So this is just a luxury, just to show how it works and to give people jobs. Luxury in gaming. Do not care about your luxury. Again, if we get ahead on polymers, I don't think... Well, no, because this is the baby maker. We only care about the luxury in this dome for creating children. So what else do we do? They were mourning about their relaxation a while ago, but they don't seem to be worried about it now, so we'll just leave these empty just now and we'll see what they start complaining about.
Meteor incoming.
Well, if that's going to be a small machine part, a small electronics factory, we should get an electronics depot here, and most definitely a rare metals depot with at least 10 units on it, so that the drones can just pick up the rare metals and deliver them to the factory straight through this little door. Oh, good. So you actually see the defense system in action now, because this meteor shower is coming closer. Oh, these drones are going to get themselves killed. So like, oh, that's within my service range. Come back. Fools. This should get shot down. No. Fair enough. This will.
Research complete. Meteor incoming.
Pew! Look at that. Fantastic. Super fungus has been done. Excellent. Costs us 10 polymers. Adds 50% to the production. Increases oxygen. Don't care, because we've just doubled these. We've got more than enough oxygen. Cool. So food should be absolutely
Meteor
fine.
incoming.
This will definitely get shot down. Pew! Just like that. Just as well, because that would have blown that up and it could have killed the rocket as well. When your rockets get destroyed, you really are in
Meteor
deep trouble. Make your service smaller. Don't want to send the drones anywhere that's outside of the missile defense system range, so we'll just keep this really small service range till the meteor shower ends, and we'll put it right back up, and then they'll go and collect all these on their own. Excellent. How's he settling in now? What's wrong with his sanity? Worked outside the dome? Why are you in the polymer factory? Oh, that's fine. Well rested. Worked outside the dome. Well rested. They'll be fine.
Meteor incoming.
Not quite sure why he's working outside the dome. He chose to. Wish you could filter this by traits as well and say only Martian born out here, but we can't. So our little concrete man might get killed. Oh, what's he doing? You don't care. He's just YOLOing straight through. It's like, the concrete deliveries must get through. Our factories have begun eating up a lot of electricity. Short investigation into the matter has revealed that a renegade engineer has actively been sabotaging repair parts used in the maintenance of these factories. Citing the bad conditions and contempt they feel for the leadership of the colony as reasons for their behaviour, they thought that sabotaging the mission would somehow advance their cause. Great. All factories are closed for repairs after sabotage. That's fine, we've got enough machine parts and electronic parts to fix them all. Yep, that's good, that's fine. Okay, meteor storm's about to finish, so this drone control range can go boom right back up, and then all the drones will go out and collect all this. Then flatbed can go back onto automated, and so can the explorer. Good. This can go back to Earth with another 30 rare metals, because we've got 69 more lying around somewhere. Some here. And the rest up here, yep.
Research complete.
Good. Yep, that's our... You don't have to build that upgrade, it just happens. So that's 50% more storage. You don't have to build more storage, we just have to increase it with skills and training. General training, fusion reactor. Wow, we're piling through the tech trees now, aren't we? I would quite like to build my own drones. Farms increase comfort? Nah. That's a big one. In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. I don't know why I haven't done that before. Storages. These are powered. You know, we're using the little depots that only hold 180. I think these hold about 1,000. They're absolutely huge. Or is it 2,000? This is something we really want. Refineries and factories upgrade. Amplify. Increases production by 25%, but increases power consumption. So we'll have some of that. Right, that's that queued up again.
Anomaly analyzed.
Good, another 1,000. Right, let's have a look at these 5 new missions we got. Oh, check all this out, this is cool. Castile. Alright. I think we've done this one before, but we'll do it again. Takes 9 drones. It's a bit of a mystery. We've got lots of fuel, so we can do this. He'll just be waiting for the drones. I'm sure we've got lots of drones. Yeah, off he goes. Yeah, this mod I've got running actively redistributes your drones every few seconds, so there are 20 prefabs in the bank. That means 20 drones that are available to be used. So as and when these need them, they'll actually take them from this. It just becomes such a hassle, especially in the late game. We've only got 2 drone hubs here. In the late game, I mean you can basically cover the whole map if you need to. You'll have so many drone hubs that manually removing and adding drones to them just becomes such a massive hassle. I thought, okay, this is interesting. We'll investigate the power situation in a moment. We discovered the remains of a crashed rocket at the expedition location. The rocket has smashed with its nose into the ground, leaving a miles-long trail behind before red sand and rocks quenched the immense force of inertia. Quenched? That's a strange word to use. The hull is damaged and twisted beyond recognition, rendering all attempts to identify the vehicle useless. No information can be found about the crash or any international flight records either. We can order the hull to be investigated, but the only way to proceed is to cut through it with voltorches, which could be dangerous. Let's enter the remains and have a look. Because remember, the only thing we sent on this was 9 drones. I don't care if we use 9 drones. We have 20 in the bank. Carefully cutting through the twisted hull, the expedition managed to gain safe access to the dark cargo hold of the rocket. It's a miracle that anything aboard survived, but after sifting through the twisted scrap inside, the expedition discovered some useful prefabs which were meant for the failed colony. Wow, we have gained several building prefabs.
Research complete.
Doesn't tell us which ones. We're going to have to go and find them. Right, build menu. What did it give us? A Stirling generator. I think this is one I bought. The fuel refinery. This is one I bought. Moisture evaporator. What else has it given us then? Is that it? On the drone hub. Fantastic. Wow, look at that. Okay, we've got a drone hub. And a Stirling out of that. Nice. Right. As I said, we'll investigate the power, because battery tells me that they're charging, which can only mean that at some point they were discharging, which means that we don't have enough power. Did we just put more power down here? Yeah, let's go for it. Right. More big wind turbines. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. 3. Okay. Oh, idle extractors. A rare metals extractor has finally extracted all the rare metals. Right, let's pause for a moment. We're going to have to build a new one. Production rare metals extractor. Yep. Just plop it right there. We'll wait till this one's built and then we'll demolish this and they'll move straight across.
Funding received.
I think that's the first deposit. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. So we got rid of this concrete a million years ago. But that was the lower grade of our 2 rare metal deposits. And this is a deep one. Yes, we know. Okay, general training. Excellent. So everyone in the wrong workspace is suddenly better. Not that there is anyone. Yeah, so instead of wrong workplace minus 80, it's now only minus 40. So building performance is of everyone has just gone up, essentially. Yeah, minus 40. So instead of minus 80, it's only minus 40. That's good. Probably means our research is going to go up a little bit as well. Building performance 111, 85. Yep, cool. Cool, cool. Who's this doing? Only one baby. 7 and 12 vacant residential. Right, turn on the babies again. This is now being demolished. Demolish that. Throw 2 shifts on. Amplify. Yeah, we'll amplify it. That's fine. Don't need to amplify this. We don't really care about producing more metals. We've got more metals than we know what to do with. As the song says, it's reminding me that the rocket's ready. RC Commander, resources, that'll do it. Go. Off you pop. Bish. Bye. What are these people moaning about? Gaming and luxury. Do not care. The last time we opened an art store, it ate all the polymers in the entire colony. And we had to import more to fix this dome. Well, we're producing 6 a day now. We should remember when we had this turned on, we were eating 5. Oh, more mirages.
Anomaly analyzed.
Right, where's all these things we just built? Let's polymerize them. How's food? 23. Well, it seems to be holding steady, but remember we have just upgraded this, so this will be producing a little bit more. This is as good as this farm can get. 100% soil quality, and we're on the upgraded crops. There are certain stories you can find in certain anomalies that give you even better crops than this. Oh, look at that. That mission we just sent the rocket on has come back with 34 polymers. That is very welcome indeed. Okay, and everyone is working back in the rare metals as predicted. It's gone up from 4.2 to 5.9. This is a high grade thing. We will have to remember that this is our one and only source of rare metals at the minute. I believe there was somewhere close by. Yeah, Vista in 2. Could build a satellite colony up here. I'm not sure any dome we've got is anywhere near big enough to hit all 3 of these. That'd be hilarious if we did. That's the biggest dome we've got, Barrel Dome. I mean, gee, it's not far off, is it? Aye, that's not far away from being in range of those, you know. And there's a metals right there as well. Ooh, that's very tempting. That'd be very, very naughty. Right, both the research keeps going. Is this the medium dome? Right. We'll put the medium dome there because they're larger. And we'll have a look at them. Because a medium dome will probably definitely... A medium dome might even get this one as well. Put it there. No. Too much thinking, not enough playing. Well, when he gets low sanity, he will go to the doctor and he will get a prescription. Well, they're only moaning about gaming luxury. I really don't know what to do with these two and a bit slices now. It's annoying me. Oh, right, lots more dreamers. Lots more dreamers. That's fine, they're all back on their feet. Oh yeah, I haven't put a polymers depot at the new polymer factory. Should have reminded myself to do that a long time ago. But there we are, it's done now. And maybe I'll have it on 30 just so I know where everything is. Okay, what kind of adventure can we send the rocket on now? Botanist? Oh, we've probably got 7 botanists. I'm sure we have. Yes, we have. Off it goes. These food depots are looking very close to being filled. I mean, these two aren't, but they're very far away. The drones will be daisy chaining. We'll be going from here to here and then up to here. But food's been fine. Once again, I'm contemplating building a 4-person smart complex in here, which will put the vacant residential up to 16, because there's only 9 vacant work slots. But remember, we've turned this off, so it's not counting these. That'd be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, which might actually be the thing to do. Well, we've got the resources, let's just do it. Right, we'll try again. Last time we built one of these, we demolished it soon after because we changed our mind. Let's see what happens this time. And it's come back with lots and lots of these, which is nice. And the botanists will work their way back to where they should be, sooner or later. Because the only renegades we've ever had are in the retirees and Death Dome. None of this lot have got Earthsick. Social. Service buildings are full. Social. Which is dining, social, food. Relaxation, drinking, social. Okay, so social. Yeah, let's do a second diner. Dome services, diner, plop, right there. And as usual, we'll just do a very small decoration. I think statue, small fountain, garden, small alleys I think. Just rotate it so it looks nice. Just like that, lovely. What mission will they do next? 6 scientists. Resources. Have we got 6 scientists? Colonists. Filter. Scientist. We got more than 6. Right, let's do that then. Send expedition. Off you go. Oof. Okay, good. Let's do the usual with this and do that, and the botanist shouldn't be working here, and the botanist should be working in a different dome. Oh, nice little, tiny little park that holds 1 person.
A colonist has died.
What? Where? Middle-aged? Chronic condition? Oh, the chronic condition person died. Oh well. How is this not looking for a job? Yeah, because you're dead. Fool.
Anomaly analyzed.
Another 39 rare metals? Right, we're swimming in rare metals at the minute. So much so that we'll just launch an empty cargo rocket. Okay, fusion reactors. You guys are going to like these things. We have lots of space here. We were kind of reserving it for an outdoor ranch, and I think I might still reserve this space for an outdoor ranch, but we've got space down here. It's within overlap with Tribbies, and there's a laser next to it, and it's right next to a power grid, so let's do it. Power. See, ordinarily, these take 24 workers, 8 per shift, and obviously if you don't work the night shift, you don't get the 200 power at night. It's not very large. It just costs you an awful lot of resources. Let's plop it down here. And land this before everyone dies. This will get built really quickly. I mean, it is pretty expensive. It is 15 electronics. Our power grid at the minute is producing 544, and this is going to be 200 all on its own. We're going to have to pause as soon as this is built, otherwise people will start working there. Boop. Okay. Now, the first breakthrough we ever trained was this. You spend 10 polymers, and it needs no people. It goes from needing 24 humans to 0, and it'll work at 150 performance. At the minute, it's not producing any power because no one's working there. I knew they would do that. That's fine. They'll all get fired as soon as 10 polymers arrive on the build pad. see the power production is reliant on how many workers work there. There we go. 150 performance, so it's gone from 200 power to 300 and no workers. This is one of the most powerful combinations I've ever seen. Because, strictly speaking, what we could do, have a look at our power. Power demand is 468. One of these is 300. We could build one more of these, demolish these 4, build another one of these here, and then demolish every other power structure we have. You just get rid of them and free up all this space. And it would actually return polymers and machine parts and concrete to us as well. But because we have turbo electric scrubbers covering everything, nothing actually needs maintenance. We wouldn't be saving any maintenance cost by doing that. It would just be a purely aesthetic thing of getting rid of all these moving parts and replacing them with 2 or 3 of these. There is a breakthrough which lets you convert excess electricity directly into research points, and I've actually played in a map where I've had Eternal Fusion and that, and you just spam these everywhere with tribbles to keep them clean, and your research goes up to about 7,000 a day. It's absolutely hilarious. So on that extremely productive note, I'm going to finish this episode. In the next episode, I think we shall train for a bigger dome, and we'll actually look into building a medium-sized dome over here and try and get it within range of all 3 of these and this. And then we'll start really making money as Blue Sun. So, I hope you come back for that, and I hope you're still enjoying surviving Mars. And until I see you again, take good care of yourself. Goodbye.